Delighted to say England fan and Liverpool fan, unfortunately, but England fan tonight. We got Greg up on the Skype wall. Greg, welcome to the show, mate. First question I want to put to you, Greg, as an England fan is, you know, 3 or 4 days ago, I started suspecting that Mr. Capello was making his excuses early when he was talking about no Rooney, no John Terry. Well, they're his decisions after all. So how do you think the mindset is within the England camp approaching playing the world champions?
Well, I mean, I don't blame him for not playing Rooney or Terry. I think they've both got, Rooney's obviously going to be banned and Terry's got this sort of race, whatever, row going on. But yeah, you've all seen how England have performed the last number of years. We have absolutely no chance against Spain. They're gonna spank us. It's gonna be embarrassing, I think.
Even in a friendly.
You really think so? Yeah. Are you going to the game tomorrow?
No.
I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm going there tomorrow, and I don't think they will spank England tomorrow. You know, because I think we'll be organised enough to deal with a lot with it. Our problem will be getting at them and really hurting them. I think defensively, you know, for the most of the time, we'll be camped in our own half anyway.
England don't get spanked at Wembley.
We don't get turned over to. I mean, it's a rarity that England gets turned over.
I mean, we won't necessarily concede a lot of goals, but I imagine them to have like a good 70% of the possession and us do nothing attack-wise.
So maybe like a 1 or 2-0 thrashing, in other words.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I would hope, and this is one of the reasons why I'm really looking forward to the game, that England will take a real step forward tomorrow and actually show people that we can, when we come up against the best, we can actually put up a good fight.
Well, I would hope so as well, but I mean, we've come up against the best before, and when have we ever showed that, really? I don't know. I think these international friendlies in the middle of the season are pointless anyway. So if we do come away having been drubbed or just outplayed, I don't really think that's going to do anything for our morale. And really, it's just a less exciting way to spend your weekend rather than Premier League fixtures.
Yeah, but don't you think on that side, you say that the games really now is an opportunity for the manager to look at 1 or 2 players now in preparation for next year, because every team, every country now is thinking that this is going to be my squad when we get there. There's no guarantee that you could lose 3 or 4 players through injury or whatever by that time. So you need to have backup players and know what they're capable of doing. And what a fantastic game to actually have a look at some of these players now.
I mean, I agree with you on that, but it's not like he's picked a load of players that haven't really featured too much for England before. He's got 1 or 2 in there, but other than that, it's your regular team. You've got your Lampards.
Yeah, I was going to say, just looking at the Twitter feed here, Tittle Tattle Tan has said Fabio wouldn't know the right team if it came round and broke his nose. What do you say to that?
Well, I think probably the most ridiculous thing he's possibly done is not bringing Micah Richards at all. I mean, he's put Kyle Walker in the team, who admittedly is good going forward. Defensively, not that experienced. Whereas you've got Micah Richards, who's been improving season on season. He's great going forward. He's good defensively, and he's just not getting any respect at all.
Sorry to interrupt. But I mean, I know you say he's not getting any respect, but I think he's fully aware. He's aware of what Micah Richards can do. Yeah, I think he's fully aware of Micah Richards, because I mean, the idea why he left him out of the squad in the first place, way back when, was because he wasn't the player as he was when he first came. Because Micah Richards was an awesome player when he first got in the England team, wasn't he? For that first few games.
I was going to say, when I was working for the News of the World and working in Manchester, I was told by quite a decent FA source. He said that Capello doesn't fancy his positional sense.
No, that's what I read last weekend. That everything else is okay, but he's sometimes lost when people are whizzing past him.
Maybe he's worried about him.
And I tell you what, in a game like this, when they play Spain with the movement and the way they move the ball,
well, he won't have anyone to mark, will he? Almost.
No, so that's even more reason why your positional sense, and this is a big thing which I find English clubs are very poor at, is dealing with covering space when there's nobody in it.